All right, if you're looking for a job and you don't know how to write a cover letter, well, you're in luck. We have Phil Blair with us this morning to explain how to write the perfect cover letter. And before we get to that, let's talk about the importance of a cover letter. This is something that you don't want to leave out.
It's true, and a lot of people say, well, I did my resume, right? Well, that's not enough. A cover letter is sort of the introduction to your job application. And on your resume is your skills and your education and your experience and your accomplishments, all that good stuff. The cover letter, which some recruiters read the cover letter, and if they're interested, will read the resume. I'm personally the other way around. I go right to the resume, and if this candidate looks of interest, then I read the cover letter. So that's why it's important. But the cover letter basically has 3 paragraphs. Number 1, tell me what job you're applying for. Because remember, if a big company like mine, you send your resume in,
It's going to get lost.
well, I don't know what job you're applying for, right?
Yeah.
It shows you're an engineer, but I have 50 engineering openings.
Sure.
Which one are you interested in?
Sure.
So what am I going to do? I'm going to put that to the side and go to the next one, right? So the cover letter tells me I'm applying for job 603 that I saw on, in the advertisement and something or social media. Tell me where you saw it and what the job is. Because now I know exactly what job you're applying for. Then number 2, the second paragraph is why you think you're qualified for it. Because remember, the resume is very factual. This is use my experience of 20 years of doing something in my education and something in my volunteer work. Oh, yeah, well, you're sort of well-rounded.
But these are kind of condensed paragraphs, right? We don't need your whole life story.
Exactly. Never want a life story. Absolutely right. And then the bottom paragraph, and I tell people to sort of be a little aggressive in this. I'm very much interested in a job. I want to please accept my application, my resume. And if appropriate, I'll call you at 10 o'clock on Tuesday to see if perchance you're available, that we can talk about matching my skills to the job.
But then if they don't get a response and they don't get a call, that's kind of disappointing.
Well, you do call, but don't expect, especially the bigger the company, right?
Yeah.
But remember, 98,000 jobs in San Diego with little tiny companies, right? 1 employee, 10, 20 employees. They very much might like the initiative, take the phone call, and have a good conversation about it. You've lost nothing. Yeah. Right?
Carlos and I were kind of teasing this segment earlier, and we were making some jokes thinking of the movie Grace. Yes. Just a couple of jokes.
No.
But maybe there's some truth to it. Who knows? we were talking about Grease, the movie Grease. Remember Rizzo, and they were spraying perfume on the letters that they were writing.
Yeah.
Should we get creative? Should our cover letter be on a colored piece of paper with, maybe some glitter or some pictures?
Hearts.
Or heart? Does that get us
Picture of you
ahead?
vacationing in Cancun, with the Corona beer. Yeah, no.
Okay, no borders,
yeah.
nothing, just very simple, black and white.
Yeah, now remember, most of these resumes go into computers, right? So they're not going to see your glitter or your picture. But it's interesting you say that, Randy, because last week I had to send a resume back that she had her picture on it. I said, take this off. I can't.
Yeah.
EEOC, I don't want to know what you look like.
That's interesting. You said through the computer. Is there an advantage to actually having it printed out and delivered?
Well, yes, especially the smaller the company, because now you're a person, right?
Yeah.
The receptionist says, well, what a nice lady. Joe, you ought to come meet her.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to have happen. Now, a Qualcomm where they get 100,000 a year, you need to do it and you need to submit it, but then let's get back to networking.
Yeah.
But that cover letter and that resume is your sales piece, your marketing piece, so make sure they're in good shape, make sure they're customized for every single job you're applying for, and if at all possible, drop them off.
All right, good to know, Phil Blair.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.